everyone, my name is Shelby. Welcome back to my channel, Grace with Books. Today I am so excited to be announcing the Beach Readathon. The Beach Readathon is going to be taking place from July 1st to July 10th, and I am so lucky to be co-hosting this readathon with two of my bestest friends on booktube, Sadie from Sadie Joyful and Delancey from Reading BRB. We've been planning this for a while and we are so excited to finally announce it and share it with you guys, so we all hope that you'll join us for this really fun readathon. We decided to do a beach readathon because we all thought it would be such a fun way to welcome in summer vacation and celebrate all things beachy. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys the prompts for the readathon as well as what I'm planning to read for each prompt. If you guys need some help deciding your own TBR, I'll have a link in my description basically giving you guys some ideas of books by diverse authors that you can pick out for this readathon. And without further ado, we're gonna start. For this readathon, we have 6 prompts. I know 6 prompts seems like a lot, but because this is a very relaxed readathon, we are not requiring you to have a book for every single prompt. If you're ambitious like me, you can attempt it, but obviously just do what you're comfortable with. The first of which being our group book, Beach Read by Emily Henry. We thought this would be the perfect group book. I personally am so excited to read it. It's been on my TBR since it came out. Beach Read tells a story about 2 authors, one named January who writes romance and another named Augustus who writes primarily literary fiction. And they're both in slumps, so they both go to the beach to sort of try to clear their heads and end up being neighbors to each other. In order to help each other get out of this writing slump, they decide to switch genres for the summer, with Augustus writing romance and January writing literary fiction. This just looks like such a fun summer read, and I'm really looking forward to just laying out outside and delving into it. So this is the first book that everyone's going to be reading. If you've already read it, that's totally fine, but yeah. I'm really excited. We will also be having a live show at the end of the readathon to discuss this book, so be sure to turn into that when we have the date for it. The next prompt on the list is to pick a book with some yellow on the cover. Now this can be that the whole cover is yellow or there can only be a little speck of it. As long as there is some yellow on the cover, it counts for this prompt. And for this prompt, I have chosen Undercover Bromance by Lyssa Kay Adams. Earlier in the year, I raved about the first book in this series, the Bromance Book Club, about this group of basically celebrities in, I believe, the Texas area who have a book club where they read romance books, a secret book club, in order to help them satisfy the women in their lives. This is the second book in that series. It is about a different character in the book club, so it can be read as a standalone, and I'm really excited because I really liked Mac's character in the first book, and I'm just excited to see what trouble he gets himself into for this. So really looking forward to reading Undercover Bromance. The third prompt for this readathon is to read a book outside. Basically, just to get out of your house and enjoy the sunlight, we would like you guys to read a book primarily outside. Obviously, this doesn't have to be done in one sitting. You can spread it out over the 10 days, but the goal is to basically read one book outside. For this prompt, I've decided to go with a manga book. Hopefully, it'll satisfy my yearly goal of reading an entire manga series in 2020, but I have chosen My Hero Academia. I got this as a suggestion from Jesse Reed's channel. He said it is a good manga for someone who is starting out in the genre like me. It's pretty quick and I tend to go through graphic novels quickly, so I'm hoping that'll translate to manga and I'm really looking forward to it. From what I understand, My Hero Academia tells a story about a world in which the majority of people have superpowers, and it focuses on one of those boys who doesn't. I know nothing else about this book. I'm pretty sure it takes place in like a middle school or something, but I'm really looking forward to it. It looks good. The reviews are very good for the book, and I'm just excited to get into my first manga. So this is the book I'm reading for Read a Book Outside. The fourth prompt for this readathon is to read a book set in summer because we are in summer and it's a beach readathon and we'd like you to read a book set in the summer. For this one, I'm actually going for a reread because it is my goal this summer to reread all the Percy Jackson and the Olympians book, so I decided to start now with Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. The Lightning Thief is set during the summer, and it tells the story of a boy named Percy Jackson who's always felt a little out of place in his life. He is very hyper, has ADHD, and is having a lot of trouble in school, and then one day one of his teachers turns into a demon and tries to attack him. From there, he learns that he is actually a demigod. He has his mother who is human, but his father is a god, one of the old Greek gods. So he is sent to go to Camp Half-Blood, which is a summer camp for demigods, and there he learns a little bit more about his parentage and has a few more adventures along the way. So this takes place obviously at Camp Half-Blood. I'm so excited to get back to it. It's been a really long time since I've read this series. I don't think I've read it all the way through since the first time I read it in 5th or 6th grade. So I'm excited to try it again. I personally love middle grade, so I'm just really excited. Rick Riordan's writing is so funny and so clever, so I'm just excited to get back into it, especially with the news that Rick Riordan is developing a TV show of Percy Jackson for Disney+. So yeah, I'm just excited to reread it. The 5th prompt on the list is to read a book that is set in the time period or place you would want to vacation to. Whether that be a fantasy world or a time period or a location, just pick a book where you wish you could go. For this prompt, I have chosen Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. This is an extremely popular book. I have not read it yet, but I've been itching to, so I'm so excited that I finally have it. It tells the story of the son of the President of the United States and the Prince of England. So England is the place I would love to vacation to. Basically, it tells the story of this rivalry between the Prince of England and the son of the president. So they sort of have to form this fake friendship online in order to boost both of their families' ratings. But what starts as a fake friendship turns into a real one and then turns into something more as these two boys start to fall for each other. I'm really excited about it. Everyone loves this book, and I'm just really excited to jump on that train even though I'm a little late. The final prompt for this readathon is to read a book involving the ocean or water. So basically pick a book that involves water in some capacity, whether the person lives near a lake or the ocean or is a pirate. As long as it involves water, it counts. For this prompt, I have picked A Song Below Water by Bethany C. Morrow. This tells a story that is set in our world, but if our world had sirens. Tavia is a siren and has to hide her powers, and she's friends with a girl named Effie who is human and is dealing with her own issues at home. The book follows these two girls' friendship through a tumultuous time for sirens especially, and follows them through their junior year at high school. I know nothing else about this book. I'm really excited. First of all, the cover is stunning. I'm obsessed with it. And obviously sirens have to do with water, so that is why I'm picking this book, and I'm so excited for it. And those are the 6 books that I'm planning to read for the readathon. If you guys post your own TBRs, be sure to let us know. Use the hashtag BeachReadathon. Also, if you want more up-to-date information on everything, follow our Twitter, which is also Beach Readathon. In addition to these 6 lovely prompts that we have a few other fun things that are going into this readathon. First off, we actually have badges that are going to be associated with all the reading prompts. If you're like me and you have a reading journal and you update it religiously, you can print these out and cut them out and put them in your reading journal sort of as badges for completing each prompt. Or if you just want to print it out, cut it out, and stick it on a medal and wear it around, that's fine too. No one will judge you. We are also going to be having some Instagram challenges, and there are also badges associated with those. We don't have the exact dates for when each Instagram challenge is going to be, but that'll be updated on the Twitter very soon. But it'll be things like build a sandcastle out of books, or take a picture of your deserted vacation read, things like that. And also be sure to use the hashtag BeachReadathon for that as well. All those badges are going to be in a shareable folder that I'll also put in the description. On July 4th, we are going to be having a 24-hour readathon for the whole day. It is a Saturday, and throughout the day we're going to be having some sprints on our Twitter account and just some other fun stuff planned. So be sure to look out for that and celebrate Independence Day with us. As I mentioned at the end of the readathon, we are going to be having a live show to discuss beach read, so be sure to look out for that and all those other fun things we're going to be having throughout the course of the 10-day readathon. I don't know if you guys can tell that I am just so excited for this to start, and it means so much to me that we get to share it with you guys now, so we hope you'll participate. As I've said before, if you guys want to post your own TBR videos, be sure to tag us because I know all of us would love to see it. And that is it for this video. video. So if you guys liked it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Hit the notification bell to get updates on when I post. I post every single Monday and Thursday, even though today is Tuesday. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!